Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to La Crosse Aquinas Seminary. This is Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we bring you a Junior Legion baseball game. Tape delayed here from La Crosse. It's the La Crosse A's hosting the Westby Coon Valley squad, the Junior Legion squad, getting things set up. Let's take a quick look at the pitchers here for today. The battery for the Westby Coon Valley squad. It will be Devin Nedlin taking the mound. His battery mate will be Ben Rathel. Meanwhile, for the La Crosse A's, Braden Young will be the pitcher, and Jacob Thornton will be his battery mate. Well, we'll be back in just a moment's time while we take a quick look at a handful or so of those sponsors, and we'll return with the opening pitch. Thanks for joining us here. It's a lovely, beautiful Thursday afternoon. Back with that pitch after this. Did the umpire get hit?
Yeah, we don't know if he got, or 14 got hit in the helmet.
Huh.
We don't know if it bounced off him.
Ratho steps into the batter's box here, and the first offering going to be a little bit downstairs for a ball. Ratho continuing to do a great job catching. Here's a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, nice jump there to the mitt of the shortstop, and Ratho's going to be thrown out 6-3. That was a good effort right up the middle and a good play by the shortstop coming over in Shelfout. I hope I'm saying that name right. Shelfout, the shortstop. Here is the next batter. It's going to be a pop-up, and Shelfout is there to make the grab. That was Lucas Bendel with the pop-up. And just that quickly, there are two away, about 3 pitches. First offering to Beckett Brigham is a called strike. Shortstop, right-handed hitter. Loops one, and it is just over the second baseman's head out into center field. And Westby Coon Valley has a runner on. Just laid that one up and over out of the reach of second baseman here. That was Keppel. Toss back over to first, and diving in is Brigham. Caleb Johnson up to bat, second baseman. Try to keep the inning alive and move Brigham around. Try to get him over to third. And then anything can happen. Pop this one up. First baseman, he'll make the grab in fair territory. That will end the inning here for Westby Coon Valley. No runs on one hit. One runner left on base. After 1.5, it's still Westby Coon Valley 1, La Crosse A's nothing. Thanks going out to a couple of those sponsors, the Viroqua Booster Club, bringing you today's action. Thanks to Carl Zuby and that great crew. Dr. Leanne Klum and the Viroqua Dental Center on the north side behind Sleepy Hollow, bringing you today's baseball action. And, of course, Vasateg Funeral Home, Westby, Viroqua, and surrounding communities. Here we go with the first batter. It's going to be a shot down the third base side here. And rounding first and taking a big turn. Now he'll go back. That was Isaac Shelfout. Boy, he smoked that one down the left field side, left foul line, right past third base. Greason Hagan was there, and it just got by him that quick. It was right on top of him. That's going to bring up Garrett Larnick. There's a quick toss over, very close play. Shelfout diving back in. Pitching now is Beckett Brigham. Ironically, these two teams will play each other again tomorrow in the Viroqua Junior Legion tournament. There's a called strike. We're going to try and get down for the Saturday night ball games, but still not 100% on that. The Westby Coon Valley squad actually plays a 5:15 and a 7:30 back-to-back games. That ball stayed upstairs, and it's now 2-1. Brigham is set, and here he comes. Tried to bunt that one, and it's a foul ball. 2-2 now. He was going to try and put that one down the third base line. Now you'd expect him to be swinging away with 2 strikes on him. Thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Organic and conventional dairy products. Runner was taking off on the pitch, and he fouled it back. We'll keep the count at 2-2. As we say, thanks to WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union. Corporate office right in Westby, of course. That's fouled back. Larnick really trying to battle here right now against Beckett Brigham. I think that's 2 foul balls. Oh, I think, that was close. That was closer than the last one. Shelfout nearly got himself picked off as he takes even a bigger lead right now. Taken off and popped that one foul. Hit and run going on again. You could almost sense that Shelfout was ready to take off with that lead. Looks like he's ready again. Decides not to go this time, and it's a full count. That ball stayed way upstairs over the head of Larnick. Third baseman here for the A's. 1 on and nobody out. Runner taking off, swing and a miss. Here's a throw down. It's going to go out into center field and taking off, heading for third, and the throw is over the head and out of play. That might give them the run. It does. So the throw to third, overshot third, and the run will score. That'll be an unearned run. Tough break for Westby Coon Valley on that one. But that kind of shows the importance of getting your throws on target, right? Here's Dom Van Ruden. He is going to pop this one up, coming out, and it's going to drop between short and center field. That was a C9 single. Tough break there, but in reality, I think that was probably going to be your center fielder. Would want to take charge there. That being Gavin Larson, he's got a good view coming in. Showing bunt, it's a good one. Brigham will go to first. Steinhoff runs the ball in, and it's a good sacrifice for Jackson Massa. Puts the runner in scoring position here with 2 down, and your number 9 hitter in Braden Young, the pitcher, will try to give himself a 1-run lead with a base hit. Takes a called strike from Brigham. Actually, I think that's Nedlin out in center field now. Ground ball. Hagen. Long throw in the dirt. Nice scoop there by Steinhoff to get the out. And it's a 5-3 put out. Well, 1 run unearned comes across here. A couple of hits for the A's and one runner left on base. That'll tie things up after 2. We'll come back with more here from La Crosse Aquinas Seminary Field. With the opening pitch, it's going to be a check swing and a foul ball here. We're back to the top of the order for the Westby Coon Valley squad. Devin Nedlin, the lefty, chops that one off his leg, and the count's 0-2 just like that. Nedlin got called out on a looking strike 3. Here's a little stroke, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Looked like he left a hanging curveball upstairs, and Nedlin jumped on that one for the single here in the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Gavin Larson. Larson, I think, might have moved over to left field now. Takes a called strike at the knees. Little toss back over, and Nedlin dives in safely. 0-1 here to Larson. Checked his swing, it was outside. 1-1. Thanks to Miranda Wright and American Family Insurance, bringing you today's action. Inside for a ball. Hardworking farm insurance coverage from Miranda. Offered on that bunt attempt, and that's going to be a strike. It's 2-2. Tie ball game here in the top of the third, and back standing was Nedlin. Foul ball. Pretty good cut there by Larson. Looking for a base hit here. Try to move the runner over, maybe even to third. That'll be high. To even the count now at 3-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be out number one. And a second strikeout of the ball game here for pitcher in Braden Young. That's going to bring up Blake Sutton, who hit a smashing double in his first at bat. Takes one downstairs. Well, I tell you what, if he could get a hold of one here, and with Nedlin's speed on the base path, you'd think that he'd have a shot at scoring. Just depends on where it's at. Here, the runner is taken off. That's going to be a balk. And Nedlin will be at second base. Well, a base hit here really should, unless maybe it's an infield single, you would think would score Nedlin. He's going to get a pretty good jump. And Sutton takes one up high. 2-0. Here comes your hitter's pitch, as they call it. The 2-0 count. Swing and a miss. He went after that one. A little bit high on the shoulders. He just couldn't catch up to it. ADRC, the Asian Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, bringing you today's ball game. Little toss over to second base. Nothing happening there, though. Nedlin back standing. That one upstairs again on Sutton. He did not bite. 3-1. Hard shot, foul, third base side. Well, he really tried to push that one by him. ADRC, a great resource for citizens, senior citizens, I should say, disabled citizens. We appreciate their huge help. Here comes the 3-2 offering now. That ball's lifted up high. First baseman's going to make the call, and he'll make the grab. And there's two away. Sutton, a little bit too much of a uppercut on that one as he just missed. 2 away now. Here is Grayson Hagan, who was hit by the pitch. He is going to hit one high and deep to the fence. Hagan is going to have himself a stand-up double. He wasted no time on that. He took the first pitch and jumped on it, picking up an RBI as he trades places with Devin Nedlin. Well, here's Brody Steinhoff, the first baseman, popped out to the third baseman. He's going to hit one right back up the middle there, and that's past third. And now we're going to have a play at home. No, a little bobble, and there's an RBI for Steinhoff. Steinhoff jumped on that first offering as well. And Hagan chugging around the bases. Able to slide in. The third baseman bobbled the ball just a touch on the throw back, and that's all he needed for Hagan. Swing and a miss here as Ben Rathel coming up next. Well, the Westby Coon Valley squad jumping on Young with 2 down here. Outside. Well, our appreciation going out to the Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall and his great crew. Located on Front Street now in Cashton. Swing and a miss. That ball dropped out from underneath them. All kinds of personal banking options for you. That's going to be upstairs. High on the shoulders for a ball. It's 2-2. Rathel trying to come up with a hit here and keep the inning alive for Westby Coon Valley. Low for ball 3. And now it's a full count. Steinhoff can get a running start here once he's taking a pretty good lead. Oh, he's going to have to. Oh, they got him, they said. Diving back in, but they're going to call him out. Well, that's a tough one there. Rathel will get a clean, fresh start off from the 1-3 throw out, picking off Steinhoff at first base. But you take a look here, the Coon Valley Westby squad, they pick up 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, and nobody left on base. 2.5 in the books, and it's a 3-1 Westby Coon Valley lead. Calvin Rudai will step onto the mound here now for Westby Coon Valley to pitch here in the 3rd inning. Or check that in the, yes, it is in the bottom of the 3rd here. Rotating their pitchers through. They got a big long tournament coming up here in Viroqua this weekend. Trying to keep their pitchers loose. Give them a chance to throw a little bit here and get ready for that tournament action coming up. These 2 squads will meet tomorrow night in Viroqua. A little tune-up, I guess, tonight for that game, huh? We will not be doing that game as we'll be in Holman. Trying to cover some Stars 3rd and 4th grade softball action. That should be rather interesting. Well, we're in the top of the order, and Sackman is going to draw a walk here from Rudai to start off the inning. That was the top of the order, by the way. 1, 2, 3 in your lineup. A little bit high. As Rathel had to really sky to get to that one. Checked his swing, but it's a called strike. 1-1. Little toss over, and Sackman is back easily. Runner taking off. Ooh, the ball gets past Ratho on a pitch that was way upstairs and over the head of the batter in Tanner Peterson. Peterson flew out to center field, and now we're going to get a quick conference. Well, with that conference, we'll take a break. We do want to say thanks to Brigham Oil as Brandon Brigham steps out, but we want to thank Brian and Jody Brigham for their support of today's broadcast from La Crosse Aquinas. Short, quick break here, but again, our thanks going out to Brigham Oil. Give them a call at 654-7358 when it comes to your fuel product needs. Count has moved to 3-1 now. Sackman, or check that, Peterson will walk. Sackman will stay at second base. 2 walks given up here now by Callan Rudai. Aiden Teach warming up here in front of us. Well, the first offering here to Cole Keppel is a ball. Keppel hit a big triple in his last at-bat, first at-bat actually. He put that one on the base of the fence. Stand-up triple. But was held there at third base. With 2 down, Westby, Coon Valley able to get that third out. Well, the count has run to 3-0. And now he hits him for a dead ball. Well, let's see if that's going to bring out the coaching staff once again. Bases loaded here. And they're going to go ahead and let him pitch here. Here is Jacob Thornton, the catcher. Takes the ball upstairs. When you need some trees cleared out, maybe they're a little dangerous around a home or buildings, contact Cade Clearing. Brett and Riley out of Westby there. There's a great combination, that brother combo. Fully insured for your protection. Call Brett at 608-615-0827 or Riley at 608-632-3678. They'll do a great job for you. Well, just like that, the count has gone to 3-0 to Thornton. You know he's got the brakes on. And there's an automatic. Rudai gets the strike over the plate, and now it's 3-1. That's high, and there's a run walked in. That's going to bring a Stroh out to the mound and a pitching change here for Westby Coon Valley. Aiden Teach comes in a tough spot now with nobody out and bases loaded once again. He is going to be facing Isaac Shelfout. See what he can come up with here. Teach comes back with a fastball. That's a little bit upstairs, and it's 2-0. Three-2 your score with the run walked in. Rudai had a tough outing. He had 3 walks and hit batsman here in his short stint out there on the mound. 3-0 now as Teach trying to find that strike zone. And that's not going to happen on that offering as it goes high. And all of a sudden it's a tie ball game. And there's still a lot of runs out there for the A's of La Crosse. That's going to bring up Garrett Larnick. Larnick struck out in his first at-bat. That was out number 1 in the second inning. Two and 0 now. That ball just missed a little bit inside. Moving Larnick back. There's a called strike. Got one across. And it's 2-1. Now 2-2. Here's a chopper. Oh, it got by Sutton. And it did not hit the runner. It was just a good job out here by left fielder coming up quickly, and Gavin Larson. It's going to be, I think that's going to wind up going down as a single. Took a weird hop past Sutton here. We'll give him the hit, and it's a 4-3 lead now for the A's. Two and 0. This is the right fielder in Dom Van Ruden. What did he do last time? He had a single. There's a strike, and he was stranded at second base back in that second inning. That's when the A's were able to tie the ball game up at 1 apiece. Little fly ball. This is going to be trouble. It'll drop in. And they'll take it 1 base at a time. So Van Ruden gets himself a single and an RBI. Westby had jumped into a 3-1 lead with 2 runs in the top of the third, but boy, oh boy, pitching has caused some problems here in the bottom of the third. Only 1 hit and 7 batters have come to the plate. 2-0 again. Those 7 batters, 1 hit batsman, 2 hits, and what's that leave? 1, 2, 3 walks? Maybe 4. Pretty rough outing so far. And there's ball 4 and another RBI off from a walk. Well, all these walks, there was two walks, hit batsman, two more walks, two base hits, and another walk. Here is Braden Young, the pitcher, ninth batter of this inning. They started out with the top of the order, and they're going to be getting back to it real quick here. Thanks to Cashton Building Supply, Kevin Kirking reminding you that they have all kinds of items, building needs for your renovation plans as far as products and such. And you can have Courtney Kuzi put your ideas on a 3D display on the computer, and you can start piecing things together. That's quite a system. 2-1 the count. Ground ball right up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. And again, one run at a time. So the single gives the A's another run. 6 runs in the inning, and they lead 7-3. Bottom of the third, still a long ways to go here. That's going to be upstairs. Well, custom fertilizer packaging for your organic planting needs, you call 654-5123. That is Ernie Peterson and the crew at Cashton Farm Supply helping us out today as your count from Aiden Teach goes to 2-0. Back to the top of the order with Colton Sackman. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast on Coon Valley Telecommunications Channel 14. There's another called strike. That evens the count, 2-2. Thanks to Carol and all the great crew over there at Central Avenue in Coon Valley. Fly ball, this is pretty well tagged, and it's going to drop. And there's 2 runs are going to score. This is going to wind up a double here. Boy, oh boy. A little miscommunication out there in in right and center field. And 2 more come across here. Now runners at second and third here with nobody out in an inning that Westby Coon Valley would like to forget. First offering is upstairs from Teach to Tanner Peterson, who walked in his first at bat of this inning. Ball got by Rathel, but no advancement there. Rathel jumped on that one quickly. Nice play by Rathel as the ball gets away. Well, no better place to go than Culver's of Viroqua after a good baseball game. You can do that in Viroqua. Peterson is going to draw another walk. That's his second of the inning. Yeah, thanks to the great crew down there at Culver's on the north side of Viroqua. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come out with another pitcher. Going to give things a try here. Back in a moment. Grayson Hagan comes on to the mound here for the Westby Coon Valley squad. And Beckett Brigham is going to re-enter now. And he'll go over and play third base. as Teach comes out. Yeah, a very, very tough inning. Still nobody out. And the La Crosse A's have brought 11 guys to the plate. They're going to bring number 12 up once Grayson has completed his assortment of warm-up pitches here. It's going to be Cole Keppel, and that's a tough one to face. His first opportunity, he smacked a stand-up triple, and then for that, he got hit by the pitch. In his second at-bat, that was in this inning. Now, here comes his next at-bat in the inning. Hagen. First offering is in there for a strike. How about that? Well, let's see what's going to happen here. If Grayson can keep that pitch into that strike zone, that one's going to one-hop home plate. Thanks again to those sponsors, and we take a look at Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op bringing you today's action. There's a pop-up foul out of play. Well, thanks to John Maslevicek and all that great crew that he has working around the area in Chaseburg, Stoddard, and, of course, Red Mound area. You're going to see those guys, and we see them all over the place, too. They do a lot of traveling. Here's another pop-up, Ratho, and he could not see that one. Ratho lost sight of that one. He's got a strike now. It's 1-2. So Hagen out in front in the count. Here's a shot. Line drive caught out there in left field. And that will get a run in, though. So Keppel with a hard shot will get the sac fly. Let's see who's going to score. That was Young who scored. Called strike. Runners at first and second with one away. And another strike. This is the catcher in Thornton. Grounded 1-3 back in the first inning and then walked here in the third, and now his second at bat in the third. 10 runs have come across. Check that. 9 runs have come across just in this inning. It is 10-3. Knocked down by Hagen. He's going to go to first, and they'll get the out. Oh, good job there by Grayson on a smoking ball lined right back at him. The runners will move up a spot, and Hagen will make sure his arm is okay. I think he might have knocked it down with his glove. Either way, he had to have outstanding reflexes on that one. Here's Isaac Shelfout. Fouled the first pitch back. Your score here as the A's have kind of broke this open in the third. There's a ball hit out towards left, and that's going to be caught for out number 3. Well, they finally get out of it, but not before the top of the order. All 9 batters, all 9 players scored for the A's in this third inning before the Westby Coon Valley squad finally able to get them out. with that final fly out to left field. Well, 9 runs coming across here. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll count them up and we'll tell you how many hits and how many walks took place. But it was a rather tough inning here for Westby Coon Valley. 10-3 your score. We'll come back with the fourth in a moment. Pitching for Aquinas now is going to be number 10, and that is Jackson Canothi. Steps out onto the mound. A lot of changes have been made. We'll do the best we can as far as we see those numbers coming up. We have a new first baseman, second baseman, pitcher, and we might have new outfielders. We'll have to look. Didn't get a chance to take a peek there. As Canothi is sitting with a 2-1 count now. Ground ball, short, pick, throw just in time to get the out. Wraithel grounds 6-3. Here's Lucas Bendo as we say thanks to Daily Brew Stop in on the north side of Westby. Check out many of their delicious items on their menu. Oleroods and Cades hope to see you soon. There's a ball just inside. Curveball that broke a little too late. 452-3160 is Lori Holte at the Eagle Title Company. The phone number to call if you're looking to sell, buy, and you're looking for that title insurance. They do a great job getting things squared up for you. 1-1 offering on the way. And there's a hard shot, and that's over down the line past the left fielder. And they're going to coast in with a stand-up double for Bendel. I tell you what, that was a nice line drive. Really had a great swing on it, and it paid off. That's going to bring up Beckett Brigham, who's back into the ball game. Canothe is set. Fouled that one off the announcer's booth over here. We have a new third baseman over there also. That one hops the catcher, but no advancement there. You're down by a bunch. And you got to think a base hit would score you anyways. A little bit low. And it's 2-1. Canothe is firing, and he just missed. 3-1 the count. Embroidery and more, Greg Danes and crew. Hope you're enjoying today's Legion baseball game. Foul ball. Yeah, they continue to do just a terrific job when it comes to screen printing, commercial sewing, embroidery, heat transfer, you name it. That ball came in and caught him in the back. So Brigham trots down to first base, and Caleb Johnson, who popped up to the first baseman in the second inning, will step in. See if he can come up with a base hit. First offering is a called strike. Here's a ball hit back up the middle, and that's going to go in as a base hit. Shortstop coming over, tried to make the grab, and the ball just kept going away from him. That was going to be a tough play anyways. We're going to give Johnson the benefit of the doubt here. And bases are loaded. For the top of the order in Devin Nedlin. 1 out. Ball gets away, and we're going to get a run in. So the throwing error. Will pick up a run here for the Westby Coon Valley squad. Ground ball. They're going to go to first and get the out. Now over to third base, and that ball gets away. They're going to hold him as the ball just out into the grass area and the shortstop covering. Well, Nedlin will get an RBI with the ground out. 6-3. And now Gavin Larson will try to keep things moving along for Westby. Ground ball, shortstop, pick, the throw, on target here for out number 3. But Westby Coon Valley will pick up a run, make it 2 runs in the inning. Those 2 runs come off from 2 hits and hit batsman in the inning. There was a throwing error on the A's. That helped to cause a little bit. And they cut the lead in half. It's now 10-5 after 3.5. We'll be back with the bottom half of inning number 4 after this. As we return, we're going to see if we can take a look at who is batting. They put in a whole new bunch of guys, did the A's. I think this is 0. But I can't be 100% right now. Small number on the front. Westby Coon Valley has made some changes now. Called strike. Hagen continuing to pitch here, and now Wraithel's going to warm up in front of us. Ryan Bricklin now catching for Westby Coon Valley. Yep, that was 0. And Coin, and there's a base hit up the middle. That's 21. And Cullen Pittman. So Pittman with the base hit. Nobody at first on a good bunt. There comes a run across. Coin will score. And let's see, who was that batted, that put down that bunt? That was Kanothi, the pitcher. So they pick up a run here. And let's see who we have. We have number 30 and Aiden Townsend. Townsend with a 1-2 count. He's going to hit one out here to right, and that is a fair ball. Put it on the line. Throw coming in. Well, Townsend did a nice job of hitting there. He will pick up a couple of ribbies on that one. Here's a ground ball out front, and it'll roll foul. Fly ball left side, that's out of play. Well, let's take a look at more of those sponsors. It's Mark Evinger and Evinger Equipment Sales and Service bringing you today's action on the north side. Remember, they service what they sell. And the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunnarsson health system. Get your comprehensive health care started with Viroqua's Gunnarsson Clinic. Thanks to Leah Kroom and Main Street Designs when it comes to haircuts. All kinds of great styles. There's a shot right at shortstop, and it's an easy double play. Line drive and a throw out back to first, and there's two down just like that. They needed something of that nature. That coming off the bat of Sackman. He hit it on the nose. Thanks to Leah Kroom once again, helping us out here today. Right in the heart of Westby is where you'll find Leah, her shop, 634-3201. Well, let's see if we can take a peek here at who is stepping in. If this is Peterson, I think he might still be out there. I thought he was playing shortstop. He is. He's over at shortstop, still hitting number 2 spot. Went for downtown on that offering and came up empty. It's 2-2. And now 3-2 as that ball rolls up on top. And ball 4. Inning will stay alive here. As the A's will pick up another runner. Swing and a miss. Ball got away from Bricklin, and hustling down the second was Peterson. A's bouncing back with 3 runs here in their bottom half of the 4th. 13-5 your score now. Swing and a miss. Hagen 1 hops home plate. 1-2 the count. Your only family-owned convenience store in Viroqua. Main Street Mobile Mart. As we get a strikeout here, Hagen picks that up from Keppel, number 3 hitter in the A's lineup. Thanks to Main Street Mobile Mart. Don't forget their great coffees and, of course, their wonderful deli. All kinds of great items there. 3 runs coming across here for the A's. They get those 3 runs on, well, let's see. There was a hit there. 1, 2. 2 hits I have in the inning. And 1 left on base. We'll come back with more here in just a moment's time. We move to the 5th, and Coon Valley Westby down 13-5. Back we come. Let's take a look. I think we're going to keep Coon out there on the mound. It is for the A's. And stepping in is Blake Sutton. He'll take a called strike on the first offering from Coon. Here's the second offering on the way. It's a ball that stayed way upstairs. Two and one now. Thanks to Nordic Lane, Scott and Sue Sordahl remind you to stop in, enjoy the fun outside, the great weather and stuff. Co-ed and men's softball action throughout. Beanbag games. Volleyball action in the evenings as well. Here's a chopper. Third baseman going to have to hurry. Not going to be in time as Sutton beats that out for an infield single. Good speed there. Better than good. That was great. Great hustle. Here's Grayson Hagan now. Ground ball, third base. He'll go to second. Got one. The relay will not be in time. So the fielder's choice here. 5-3 on the put out, or 5-4, excuse me. One down. Ball gets away on the throw over to first, and Hagan's going to make it down easily. Here's Sean Dolan now at first base, coming in for Steinhoff. Ground ball. Right on. Ooh. If that hit the bag, it's a fair ball. Yeah, now they're gonna discuss that. Yeah, it hit the bag. It hits the bag. That's a fair ball. Bag's in fair territory. All right, they got that right. So Dolan with a base hit. That moves the runner in Hagan over to third base. Here is Birkland now. Ryan in catching for Rathel. Swings through that first offering. Make it the second offering. It's 1-1. Premier Co-op with Ace Hardware and, of course, the Premier Convenience Store in Westby. Foul tip back into the middle of the catcher. Coon out in front, 1-2. Two and two now with one away. Westby Coon Valley with runners at first and third. That ball one hops home plate, and the catcher doing a good job of smothering that one. Here comes the 3-2 offering. Upstairs, and bases are now loaded. Here comes Lucas Bendo. So Björklund with the walk, and that helps Westby Coon Valley. And here's a hard shot off the glove for a base hit. Well, I tell you what, Bendel just cranked on that one. Came up with a hot shot down that third base line. Third baseman make a stab at it. Good for him to even react as hard as that was hit. Here's Becca Briggan now. Becca back into the ball game. Takes the ball upstairs. Thanks to Rich and the crew at Right Choice Construction. #1 renovation experts in the area. That'll be your right choice. Kanothi with a bit of a wait, and his throw is out in front of home plate. Bases loaded here for Westby Coon Valley. Oh, we got a bunny out on the field. How about that? You don't see that too. You see squirrels every once in a while. We don't always see a rabbit. Somebody pulled that one out of the hat, right? I think they're ready now. Ooh, that ball came in and hit Briggan on the shoulder, and a run will come across here now. We've had a lot of that today. Young pitchers for both staffs, and now we're going to get a timeout here. We'll take a little break ourselves. Teach, who was at first base, now will step onto the mound here and pitch for the A's and make a few changes. Tanner Peterson moves over here to first base now for the A's. Teach with his second offering to Caleb Johnson is upstairs. It's 2-0. Bases loaded, and there's the ball inside. That one nearly got Johnson in on the hands. Top of the order due up next. 13-7 your score. There's a called strike. Teach throws one in tight, and it's going to be a walk. So Johnson picks up an RBI. And they'll go back to the top of the order with Nedlin. Well, Westby Coon Valley trying to put an inning together here, and as they claw back into this, they're down by 5 at 13-8. One out, though. Nedlin will look to try and punch one or two more in. Downstairs away, it's 2-0. Well, tomorrow we're looking at some softball up in Holman. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, my granddaughter Willow's going to be playing. She's standing to my left, so I get to tease her a little bit. It's 2-1 now to Nedlin. And he hits a shot. It's caught. And the tag out. Wow, tough play there, a tough break. Nedlin hits into a double play, but he hit it on the nose. It was a line drive to the shortstop, and then the tag out at second for the unassisted double play. Well, let's take a little break here, and let's take a look at the 3 runs coming across here for Westby Coon Valley. They get those 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, and there were 2 walks and hit batsmen in the inning. We'll take a break and come back here as we move to the bottom half of inning number 5. It's 13-8 La Crosse A's. Grayson Hagan is going to stay on the mound here for a little bit longer as we move to the bottom half of the inning. Here's a ground ball. Second base, the throw in time to get the out. Let's take a look here. That was Caleb Johnson on the throw over to Dolan for out number 1. Thornton grounds 4-3. Here is, let's see if this is going to be, I think we got a new batter here. Taking the spot of Isaac Sheffout. I think we got the, I'm trying to get that number. Probably have to wait until he turns just a little bit more. Another called strike. Hagan out in front, 0-2 now. That's upstairs. One down and a 1-2 offering coming. Here's a ball hit right back up the middle and a nice swing. And that is number 6 in the ball game. We'll have to take a quick look at that. That one we did not have. That is Noah Kamrowski. There we go. Kamrowski into the ball game now. Comes up with the hit. Here's Coin again. That ball is going to drop in front of left fielder for a base hit. So runners at first and second now. And here is Pittman to step in. Ball's going to get away from Birkeland, and everybody will move up 1. Riverbank helping us out. The Riverbank located in Coon Valley and Westby. Thanks to Katie Helseth and that great crew in both of those branches. Bringing you today's action. And our thanks to Kevin Blusky Agency, Rural Mutual Insurance. Stop in Viroqua, or you can give them a call at 637-2139. Farm Dividend Program for hard-working, safe farming practices. Thanks also going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care. That's going to be a ball. Pittman winds up with the walk. Bases loaded for Crosse, who is the pitcher. Hagen's first offering is downstairs for a ball below the knees. Ooh, he just missed inside. Pretty good fastball there. There's your called strike. Well, Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, located in Cashton, the corporate office. But you'll find them up here in La Crosse, Viroqua, over in Sparta, Norwalk area. They do a fantastic job. Well, there is ball 4, and another run's going to come across as there's a walk. 14-8 your score now. Townsend steps in. There's a called strike. Townsend actually is the pitcher now. He replaced Crosse. Crosse just hit though. Just skipping over home plate. Bricklin with a nice scoop there. A little bit low. Vinyl, tile, carpet, hardwood floors, you name it. Contact the professionals in Coon Valley. That is Seelan's Carpet Land. Thanks to Tim Seelan. There's a called strike. They have really totally reinvented, renovated that store of theirs. Here's a hard shot again, another base hit by Townsend. He's going to get a couple of RBIs on that. They got to have people talking, and luckily the runner did not advance to third on that throw home. 2 more runs coming across, and it's the A's have doubled up on the Westby Coon Valley squad. And we're back to the top of the order with Cullen Sackman. And he hits a shot out to center field. And bases will be loaded again. Tanner Peterson, your number 2 hitter, steps in with 1 out. A bunch of runs sitting out there for him. Well, when you're looking for a new or used vehicle, you got to stop in and Trucks Galore with Sleepy Hollow, north side of Viroqua. That pitch just inside at the knees. It's 3-0. Ball 4, and there's a walk and an RBI. Westby Coon Valley, Hagen came in, was doing a pretty good job, and now after 3 innings, he has struggled a little bit here to find the strike zone. That's upstairs. (17-8) your score. You're watching this tape delay broadcast on Vernon Communications public channel. Well, we're in the fifth, and another run comes across. This game will be done by the 10-run rule. Westby, the infield, playing in now. That one nearly hit him. Thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, Amanda Huff and that terrific crew of professionals. Rehabilitative care at its best. There's a foul ball off the leg of the batter. This is number 17 in Faultsteiner. Faultsteiner, there's a called strike 3. And now you got new life here to try and get back. They'll drop back in regular infield distance now as Thornton steps in. He swings and misses at the first offering. Both teams have put some offense together, but a big, I do mean big, third inning. 9 runs coming across here for the A's. Really have made a big difference in this contest. 2-1 the count now. First 9 batters, it was the top of the order, and all 9 scored in that third inning. Ball gets away from Birkeland, but no advancement here as they're going to try and give Thornton a chance here, and now it's 3-1. Fouled that one off his body. Vernon Electric, Touchstone Energy Cooperative out there at 110 Songstead Road in Westby. Yeah, they're nearly, well, over 10,000 patrons. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. No, foul ball. Just got a piece of that one. Thornton hanging in there. 17-8 your score, and it's a full count with bases. Well, as we come back, it's a foul ball right at us. Luckily, it didn't cross the fence. Townsend will continue to pitch here. And we have to look and see who is up to bat here. It was supposed to be Larson, but unless I'm off a little bit here, it's now 3-1, which I've known to be off a little bit. Well, here we are with the runner on. That's going to bring up Blake Sutton. Grady Evenstead is who is running there. And he'll stay on second after getting that steal. There's a ball low. 2-0 now. Evenstead on second base. Here's another ball. It's 3-0 to Sutton. Let's see if they give him the green light. They might. Shows bunt, and that'll get away from everybody. Evenstead will scoot down to third. And now with runners at first and third, Westby will be in a good spot here to try and pick up a run or two with Grayson Hagen stepping in. Hagen today with a double, 1 for 2. Here's a ground ball. Nice play by the third baseman. They'll get one out. Relay will not be in time, but boy, I tell you what, that was a nice little play by third baseman over there. Let's take a look at Hagen with the fielder's choice, though. He will get an RBI. They'll go to second. Or check that. The ball goes to the second baseman. He'll get the out as Dolan grounds 4-3. Two down now. Here's Ryan Birkeland. Birkeland looking to try and come up with a big hit. Well, our thanks going out to the VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. Our final sponsor of the night. Well, we appreciate all of those sponsors helping us out here in this tape delayed ball game. And, of course, much more coming up down the road here. It's been a bit of a tough one here for Westby Coon Valley as they trail 17-9. We're in the sixth. Townsend comes right in with a strike for the automatic, and it's 3-1. And 3-2. That one right at the letters. Birkeland watched that one go by. Kind of dropped in on him a little bit. Looked like it was going to be high. Fly ball. Pop up. Shortstop there. Making the grab, and that'll do it for the inning. On the pop-up. One run coming across here on no hits. There were a couple of walks in the inning. And it is now 17-9 A's. We'll move to the top of the, or check that bottom of the sixth here. A's are going to look to try and score a couple of runs and end this game a touch early. Back we come here at La Crosse A's. It's the La Crosse Aquinas baseball field. (17-9) your score here, and the A's up to bat in the bottom of the sixth inning. They're going to try and end this ball game, and they'll have to face Ben Rathel to do it. Rathel with a good fastball throws that one by. This is number 6. And Noah Kamrowski. Kamrowski, let's see here. He is batting in the number 5 spot. There we go. Coyne and Pittman to follow. There's a called strike 3. Rathel gets his first strikeout in the first batter that he faces here in this ball game. Comes right back with an offering just a little bit off the mark. Well, both teams in this ball game have scored runs in every inning but one. Westby did not score in the second inning, and the A's did not score in the first inning. Other than that, so far, they've been putting points on the board, or runs on the board, I should say. Well, you get the strikeout, and then there's the walk. Swing and a miss. Pittman went after that first offering, kind of wound up reaching a little bit. That's upstairs. 1-1 now. That'll be downstairs for a ball 2 count at 2-1. Foul ball. Westby has used 4 pitchers today. Let's see, it might have even been 5. They started things off with lefty in Nedlin. Trying to think who else came in. Brigham pitched. I believe the second pitcher. Rudai. There's a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts now for Rathel. 2 away. And let's see. Teach came in. And then Hagen had the most success for a while, and now Rathel. So 6 pitchers in the ball game. Thank you. Two and one now. As this is Kanothi, and he swings and misses, and it's 2-2 here. Rathel trying to get a third strikeout here. That would be pretty cool, coming into the ball game that way. That's upstairs, though. It's now 3-2, a full count. Runner taking off, but it's a swing and a miss, and Ratho did the job. He comes in and gets the strikeouts to end the inning. No runs on no hits, and another 0 put up on the board for the first time, or the second time I should say, in the ball game. Well, we'll take a break. We're going to go to the 7th inning. Westby needs 8 runs to keep this game alive. Well, here we go with a new pitcher as well on the mound as Coon will take a shot at the last 3 outs here in the ball game. Here's a ground ball to throw, and it's going to be an out. There's a called strike. Here's a hard shot, and it is going to be caught, though, out here in left center. Well, I tell you what, gave that one a pretty good ride. Did Beckett Brigham. Here's Caleb Johnson. He swings and misses. Down the stairs. 2-1 now. Got out in front of that offering, and Brigham, or check that, Johnson couldn't quite reach it. Tried to hold up a little bit. It's now 2-2. Hanging in there with the foul ball. And it's now a full count. Top of the order waiting in Devin Nedlin. Oh, a called strike 3, and that will take care of today's ball game. 17-9 is your final score here, and a slugfest by both teams at the big inning for the A's coming, as I mentioned before, in that 3rd inning. They pick up a run in the 2nd, 9 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th for their 17 runs. Meanwhile, Westby Coon Valley picks up a run in the 1st, nothing in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd and 4th innings, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th for their 9 runs here in the ball game. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Coon Valley Junior Legion Baseball. They take this one on the chin, 17-9. We'll be back with more action around the area. Somewhere on the diamond, we'll find you. So long for now.